still experiencing vocal improv, enhanced choral singing. So, choral singing is very much about creating this field of resonance where all these different bodies are moving as one body, are crescendoing as one body, are landing and hitting all these different notes as this beautiful interplay of sound. I find that choirs do that so much more fully when each individual in that field, each single flower in that garden is fully blooming. And what I mean by that is the extent to which each and every individual is plugged into their own creative essence, their own creative power, their own self-expression. They bring that fullness to the whole. They bring that fullness to the choir in such a way that it takes the choir so much higher. It takes the choir to this exponential place where even the most, even the community choir full of shower singers, if each individual singer really devotes themselves to getting in touch with their own creative essence, when they bring that depth of devotion to the community, it can't help but take that choir to an exponential place. Like, whoa, how did that sound come out of this body, out of this organism? And so in getting people to loosen up, which is a paradoxical phrase, because we're talking about loosening up in terms of opening yourself up to a deeper well of inspiration, which on the surface level is very fun and very opening and very relaxing. And also what it's doing on the deeper level is it's syncing our nervous systems together. It's bonding us. It's building the kinds of memories, muscle memory of singing, but also the energetic memory of like, oh, this is what it feels like to be in a beloved creative fellowship. And this is what it feels like to bring my all to this creative fellowship. And this is what it feels like when I know that everybody's bringing their A game. I know that everybody's bringing their all. We all can feel it. We all can see it in each other's eyes. Like there is this aliveness, there's this vitality that comes up in choirs where you know that everybody's fully cooking. Vocal improv is a great vehicle for awakening that in every individual, because I find that when it comes to choir, or really any kind of creative community, whether it's a band of dancers, singers, a collective of painters, collective of multidisciplinary artists, I find that the individual journey is just as important as the collective journey. It's not one or the other. You got to have both, because you do have both. You have individuals who all have their own versions of their own belief patterns around their individual voice. Some people come to choirs to relieve themselves of that voice and disappear into the crowd. Like they prefer to use choir as that place to disappear. There are people who come to choir to stand out. They want to be the soloist and they want to have that particular kind of witnessing. And that's fine. And there are all the people that are somewhere in between. They don't quite know what's pulling them into wanting to be in a choir, other than they love to sing. And there's something about singing with a group of people that hits differently than singing alone in a shower. And so you have all these different people with all these different motivations, all these different inspirations, all these different stories coming together. And when they have an opportunity to express themselves outside of the usual repertoire, when they really go into their inner repertoire, what are the songs that live within me? What are the stories that live within me? What are the beliefs that live within me? Why am I here? When there's an opportunity to not only express that, but to express the inexpressible. Just like, I just want to sing for joy. I just want to sing a bunch of notes right now. to celebrate being alive. When you have the opportunity to do that, it unlocks. It's like, those anime videos, Super Saiyan. You get to watch each other amplify before your very eyes. Like, you get to amplify each other in that kind of space together through vocal improvisation. It can also happen through repertoire, but there's something about the immediacy of vocal improvisation where you have to be in the present moment. You can't be thinking about what you had for breakfast. I mean, you can, but chances are you'll be singing about whatever you had for breakfast in this moment, if that's what's on your mind, because that's just there. That's what's present. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that.